Whew, I'm tired and I'm so. Yes, that's right. I said so. And I'm going to tell you why. Keep watching. So before I get in this video, I want to invite you to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I give great fitness and nutrition advice. So I just wanted to recap my powerlifting meet from this past Saturday. Today is Thursday. By the time you see this video, it may just be Saturday. So probably be Saturday, December the 17th, 18th, something like that. But anyway, yeah, once you see this video, it'll more than likely be Saturday. But I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about how things went. In summary, overall, I'm not happy with the way I performed. I was expecting to hit some bigger numbers than what I got. I ended up totaling out less than what I did last year, but I'll walk you through each lift and, you know, tell you what happened, what went right, what didn't go so right, and what I plan to do next time. We'll start with squats. The squat started out okay. I opened up with 705. It was a little shaky because if you've been following my Instagram and my Facebook, you'll know that my right bicep tendon has been giving me some problems recently. Don't know where it came from. I don't know. I'll be 40 in June, so probably because my ass getting old. But yeah, right bicep tendon, it's hard to stay tight. Like, no matter what you do, it's just hard to stay tight, even when you squat, and believe it or not. So that was a little shaky, but came back 755. 755 was perfect. I mean, on point, everything looked good. The 804 attempt, which I missed. Sorry about the videos, by the way. I didn't record these. I just had people sending them to me, and it was really all I had to go off of. But the 705 attempt, 804 attempt was, what happened? I just went too deep. Like, I really felt like I went too deep. Most of that was because I saw the way some people's squats was being called high, and then those, you know, you get another person up there, another lift up there, they squats was getting, you know, white lights, which means it's a good lift. So I got a little bit in my head on that. That had nothing to do with the judging. That had nothing to do with the other lifters. Like, that was all me, and I take full responsibility for that. So I don't want nobody to think I'm getting on this video and blaming the judges or nothing like that. But that was all me. But I went too deep, and at that weight, that's a little too deep, a little too heavy. So the bar ended up kind of rolling up my neck a little bit and threw me forward. And of course, once the spotter saw that, they grabbed me, which made it a no good lift. And you know, we live to fight another day. Bench press, we knew bench press would be a problem coming in because my right bicep tendon. Opened up with 369, and then we moved on to 402. 435 really wasn't an issue, but I guess I struggled with it for too long, so the referee asked the spotters to take it, which I could have fought through it. If y'all know me personally, y'all know I don't give up on a lift unless it come down and it crushes me. So I wasn't going to give up on that lift, but they called it, and it is what it is. They was following the rules of the federation, so I'm cool with it. And I like I said, I knew anything over probably about 420 would be a problem because it's just hard to stay tight at the bottom. Like, if you ever had bicep tendonitis, the pain shoots from the forearm. It starts at the forearm and it kind of shoots up your shoulder, and it's a pinching, kind of aggravating kind of pain. Like, it's obnoxious, and sometimes it hurts so bad, like it makes you do this. Yeah. So yeah. But finally we move on to the deadlift. This is probably the lift that I'm most proud of during this competition, because going into the 700s it's hard for me to stay in the 700s consistently with my deadlift. So I opened up with 655, And the second attempt was 705, which was really clean, which I liked. I'm very proud of this lift. But we went up to 750 as like a Hail Mary attempt to kind of save my total from last year. And we knew it wasn't gonna move, but I tried it anyway. I'd rather sleep well at night knowing that I tried something versus saying, oh, well, what could have happened? Nah, I'm gonna try it. If I think I can get it, I'm gonna try it. And if I miss, I miss. What's that thing that Wayne Gretzky always said? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So that's that. Now, the way I'm feeling at this very moment, as the week goes by, I'm starting to feel better about it. That night and the next day, like, I was really in a funk. I was tired. I was sore, of course, after doing a competition, for those of you who compete. But I was really in a funk and in my head because I totaled less than what I totaled last year. And you're only as good as your last performance. But the best thing about all that was that I had a lot of people out there supporting me. Like, I had one of my friends, she came out just to take pictures and did it for free, which I was very grateful for. That kind of work, somebody usually charges like a lot of money, especially for the amount of time she was there. So I was really grateful for that. A few of my trainer friends came out to support, which was great. The people from the gym I work for, Rock Box, a good bit of them came out to support. That was real nice of them. Like, y'all could have been anywhere else on a Saturday morning and y'all chose to come see me, and that definitely meant a lot. Of course, my wife and daughter were there, which is, always a good thing to see. Like, my daughter was even screaming my name before some of the lifts, which really made me smile. Whether I missed or not, it still made me smile because, gotta stay strong for your little girl. Ain't all right. But, and this is going to be, I fought with myself whether or not I wanted to talk about this because I didn't want it to be a slight to the other two lifters that was in my class. But the fact that I didn't perform well or performed up to my standards, those two guys thought that it was just amazing that I can do that. And even on my worst day, like, I still ended up placing first, which was great. But again, I don't want it to be a slight to them guys because they trained just as hard as I did during training, I'm sure. And it was only 3 of us. So of course it was a first, second, and third place winner, but still they put up some really good numbers, especially Tommy on the bench press. Like, if I can trade bench for deadlifts or something with him, I would gladly do that. I want to be able to bench close to 500 like he did. So, but again, no slight to them guys, and I just need to quit my complaining. And because a lot of guys would have went out there with the bicep tendonitis and they'd have been like, you know what, I can't do this. I even talked to my coach at one point during my training. I was like, I think I'm gonna pull out of this meeting. He was like, well, I'll support whatever. And 20 minutes later, I texted him back. I was like, nah, I'm not no chump. we gonna do this. Like, and he talked me off the ledge for real. Like, I was just like, man, that just wasn't good. He was like, you cannot PR, personal record for those of y'all who don't know, you cannot PR every meet. It's just not realistic. Like, no matter who you are, what you do, you can't PR every meet. Like, things gonna happen. But, you did good in some areas. Of course you didn't do good on the bench, but we expected that, dealing with your forearm. It's not like the strength wasn't there. It's just, you was dealing with an ailment, and, we'll work on it in the off season and we'll continue to move on. My next plan of action is maybe potentially compete in nationals in June, but that's in Lombard, Illinois. Don't know. But definitely the 5th annual Spud Inc. Holiday Bash, I'll be there. And I will squat 804. I will be an 800-pound squatter. You can refer back to this video. The time is on this video is, I don't even know. But refer back to this video if I happen to miss that lift, because I will do it. All right, so got to go in here and train my client. Again, don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate it. And hope y'all have a Merry Christmas.